touch upon the technology what we are bringing in from Japan. Since yesterday, we talk about lot many technologies in the automation, factory automation and process automation. The CC-Link is the technology which is brought in by Mitsubishi Electric in Japan, and we are expanding in various countries, and recently we started the India operation called as CLPA. The way we have Profibus ORG, we just understood from the colleague that Profibus, Profinet. In a similar way, we will talk about, I will explain you about the technology which is called as CC-Link, control and communication. And today, I would like to say that we are the fastest industrial network which works at 1 gigabyte. I'll just take you through this presentation quickly. Even though this, the topics are CC-Link introduction, lineup of CC-Link networks, then statistical facts, how much we are powerful in Asian countries. There are some case studies outside India, and there are some case studies within India we did. Then what is the CLPA, the association that promotes CC-Link? Then CLPA India, which is recently born 1 year back in the last October. Then CC-Link based product developments, and how do we really work with the Indian industry and maybe the manufacturers in India, where we can adopt this technology into their products. Maybe it could be a small power meters, it could be temperature scanners, or it could be any other devices where we can really adopt the CC-Link technology into their products. And of course, I think the QA is followed by all the people, so all of the colleagues will join for that. Now, if we ask a question, which field bus is most popular in the world? Of course, in Europe, the people will say that, of course, it's Profibus and Profinet. If we talk about America, everybody will talk about DeviceNet and Ethernet IP. If we talk about Asia, the answer is CC-Link and CC-Link IE. And these are the facts. We have the data for that. CC-Link stands for control and communication. It's a control and communication link. This device level network is originally developed by Mitsubishi Electric Japan in year 1997. So that way we are quite young. Now grown up in the family of the networks, this family network is governed by the CC-Link Partners Association known as CLPA, which was formed in November 2000 in Japan. Now these are various networks family comprising the complete CC-Link. We have CC-Link and CC-Link LT, which is RS-485 based network, which works on standard HTTP cable. We have CC-Link Safety. And over and above that, as the technology is growing fast towards Ethernet, because initially Ethernet was not really that popular in the industry, but today Ethernet is becoming more and more popular. We have CC-Link IE control, which works at 1 gigabyte. Then we have CC-Link IE field, CC-Link IE motion, and CC-Link IE safety. So these are the various CC-Link networks available as on today. Now, if we just look at this flow, we talk about on the shop floor, we have I/O controls, we have motion controls, we have various equipments, where actually the data size is quite small. But as we move up over the hierarchy of the overall plant or overall factory automation, maybe it could be a car factory or it could be a process automation, the data complexity, the data capacities keep on growing. And as we go upward to the MES and to the ERP level, the data handling becomes, requirements are very, very high. Because since yesterday we are talking a lot about the data and the number of data, how we really transfer or we really get on into the ERP systems or into the SAP or something like that. Here we talk about the CC-Link, CC-Link LT, and these are the small networks which are at the bottom level where the equipments are connected on the remote IOs or maybe the small PLCs which are connected on a CC-Link or maybe another network also. The moment we go up where we really communicate those equipments with each other, and followed by we communicate various shops with each other, and followed by those complete data is taken up to the further analysis so that you can have really the production analysis and all these things are possible. So here, this is the complete structure of the CC-Link network from the bottom CC-Link Lite up to the CC-Link IE control. Now this is an integrated CC-Link network. Of course, we have all various equipment makers are there who have already adopted CC-Link. So various devices can be very easily hooked up on the CC-Link. We have various SMC, Festo, many pneumatic makers are there. There are many Chinese makers are there. Even, of course, Mitsubishi being a very strong in Japan, we have many Japanese makers who are associated with us, and they are already have the products which are CC-Link compatible. So this is a complete structure which is shown, which is a complete factory. It could be a process or it could be in factory automation. As it falls, it covers all the international and national standards. We talk about all these various standards. It follows semi-standards. Then many of the standards are from Europe, IEC standards. All these standards are followed by CC-Link. Now, these are the various networks. I'll just quickly cover this. So we have Fieldbus, which 10 megabaud RS-485 base network, high fault tolerance. These are the various specifications of this CC-Link. Let's take it quickly. The distance is 1.2 kilometer without repeater and various nodes and all these things. CC-Link Fieldbus, what are the benefits of this particular network? Large capacity, 64 stations, up to 13 kilometer distance can be covered with the repeaters. CC-Link Lite is where it's very small, where we can have one input, one output, or two input, two output, something like that. Those type of devices can be very easily hooked up. And of course, CC-Link Lite and CC-Link, all these are again interconnectable. We talk about CC-Link IE, which works at 1 gigabyte, and of course it's on fiber optic cable. Integrated device motion and safety and functions on single cable. Highest productivity is available on this as of today. These are various specifications, key specifications of IE control and CC-Link IE field. And the communication methods are token passing. I'll just brief a little bit more about it. Then CC-Link IE, these are the various features and benefits. How this really network works, this quite a technical slide. How this really token passing happens, how the data is moved from one device to another device, and how the token comes back to the master like that. So let's not get into this more. The statistical facts, we say that we are leading choice of Asia. CC-Link is almost 20% of the market share, and this market data, this research data is provided by IMS Research. Because we are strong in Japan and Korea and Taiwan, where FPDs and all these manufacturers are there, we are very strong in Korea. We are very strong in, of course, in Japan, being a Mitsubishi is very strong in complete automation field, factory automation and these fields. CC-Link is very, very powerful in Japan and in Taiwan. Over 11 million devices are already been installed all over the world. Just quickly cover to the application case studies. I will not get into more on these things. We have done water treatment plants, and even in Japan and in Singapore. Even recently, I understand that in Singapore there is a very big hospital. The complete automation is done by Mitsubishi, and it's completely based on the CC-Link. We have some dairy applications. We have some public facilities in Singapore, printing machine applications, various gas fillings, and of course FPD product lineups. All these things are available on CC-Link. In India, we did in tire industry, we did in pharmaceuticals, solar, automotive industry. Of course, we are strong because of Maruti Suzuki, Honda, Toyota, Nissan. All these are Japanese, and they apply a lot of Mitsubishi FA products. There we have used this CC-Link maybe for more than 10 years, and it's working successfully. The printing press, if you talk about any newspaper printing, talking about Times of India, Hindu, and all these things, 80% are the things are printed on Mitsubishi product and CC-Link. So this is the configuration. In automotive, as I told you, we have done various facility improvement projects where the complete data is made available up to the ERP level, where the car is on the production line, where it is. So these complete tracking systems are there. So these are various end-on systems. I will just quickly go through this. Now in tire industry, as we are working with Bridgestone mainly. Bridgestone has got a plant in Indore and Chakan. There also we have done a lot of automations with the CC-Link. Pharmaceutical machines, where the blister packing, these things are takes place. All these are very high-speed machines where CC-Link is already adapted. The PLCs, the remote IOs, the VFDs, and the servos are everything connected on the networks. When we talk about solar also, we have done some jobs in India for the solar laminators. So apart from that, in power and utility monitoring systems also, we have implemented CC-Link in a big way. And there are various power meters are manufactured in Japan from Mitsubishi. There is one factory in Fukuyama work. There, these products are CC-Link compatible, and there are various devices available to monitor the power in various departments or various plants, maybe paint shop or something like that. So this is the power and utility monitoring systems. We have various softwares available on the PC to completely monitor the data and integrate the data. Glass profiling and cutting, of course, we work very closely with Asahi Glass, being a Japanese company in automotive glass and architectural glass. We have done a lot of jobs with the glass profiling and cutting line. Now, I'll just quickly let you know about what is CC-Link CLPA. CLPA is an CC-Link Partners Association. It is an organization made up of partners manufacturing developing CC-Link compatible products. It is established in November 2000. The aim of the CLPA is to expand CC-Link throughout the world. CLPA supports more progress of CC-Link with a wide range of activities, including various promotions and establishing CC-Link. I'm a part of promoting the CC-Link as of now today. Now this association, this CLPA is formed by the body. Mitsubishi Electric is one of the board member. We have 3M, NEC, Cognex, IDEC, and these are the people professed. These are the various board members for CLPA. And in various countries, we have the branches. Of course, Japan is the head office. We have in China, Korea, Taiwan, North America, Europe, Asia, and in India, we recently started. 8 global CLPA India, we recently opened in October 2012. A lot of members from various industries attended. We have got office in Gurgaon. Coming to this, the largest network organization in the world, we have 1,888 as of now, April 2008. These are the registered partners with us. These are the key partners for CLPA family. Many of them are also from Europe. 1,294 models are available as of now on which are CC-Link compatible. What we do as a CLPA, of course, we promote this network. We do webinars, fairs, seminars, participate in exhibitions, participate in ARC forum like this. Then partner development is one of the area where we are working now. We are approaching the manufacturers in India, and we are supporting them with the availability of the chips, availability of the protocol documents, and we will see that those products become more compatible with the CC-Link. So this is already covered. Promotional activities worldwide. Let's not get into it more. In India, of course, we participate in automation, and of course, we are going to participate in this automation in Mumbai also. These are various methods. How do we implement a CC-Link in my product? Suppose there are some manufacturers who really manufacture indigenously some products. It's possible to get those products CC-Link compatible. So there are various methods are available. And we can develop this. As of now, we don't have the conformal test lab available in India. Of course, the product has to go to Japan for the testing purpose, and maybe in a couple of months, the conformal test and all these things can be done. And these are the implementation methods I'm talking about. Mitsubishi Electric is, of course, the backbone, and they started this network way back. So the conclusion is that CC-Link network is a global standard, local support through the regional offices. Use CC-Link to expand the reach with a widely accepted network. CC-Link is compatible products. It leverages established market FA market through CLPA. So thank you very much for your attention. And maybe during the Q&A session, if something is there, we can definitely answer you. Thank you.